Back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a movie review of The Men in Black. I'm starting a new video project where we go back and revisit movies from the 90s and we see how they aged into today. Men in Black is streaming on Peacock and it received 91% on Rotten Tomatoes almost 20 years ago. I guess I can believe that. It's been a really long time. Let's watch and make fun of Men in Black together. Be kind, or rewind, and it's 90s movie time. So the opening scene, illegal immigrants, and the cops stop this van. I thought for sure that the Border Patrol cops were going to be the aliens. Until enter the Men in Black.
We'll take it from here. Who the hell are you?
Tough call, okay?
Oye, vato. Pásenmele aquí. ¿Y tú? ¿Qué dices si te rompo la cara? Y no hablas ni una palabra del español. No se mueven.
Why is he sending the van back? Get the van back.
There is no Division 6. This is bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Looks like you fell off the bus in the wrong part of town, amigo. Anywhere near here. Mikey?
Ah, because of Mikey. Mikey with the robot head. Border Patrol sneaks up and sees Mikey. He's the alien and totally tweaks out, man. He starts screaming. He's like, ah! Man gets pushed down. That's rude. Old man fiddles too slow. Sure that because this guy won't stop screaming, he spooked poor Mikey. Mikey freaks out and starts running towards the guy. I kind of feel bad. Finally, Tommy Lee is like, oh my God, I'll do it.
Please, give me your attention for a moment. I'll be glad to tell you what happened.
All of a sudden, this team gets called in to clean up. A cleanup team with fire guns to destroy evidence. Yeah, that didn't age well.
That's good.
This is where we learn that Tommy Lee can brain zap people so that they cannot remember what happens. So he brain zaps Border Patrol so that they don't remember a thing, even though they're covered in green goo. His face is just priceless. The old man who is fiddling, he just can't get it right. So this leads to needing a new member of the Men in Black. Tommy Lee ends the scene by brain zapping the old man. Enter Smith William. If I were this guy, I would run away from William Smith too. This leads to an epic chase scene, and this guy has got some mad moves. Will Smith even copies him at one point. The guy jumps off a ledge and he's like, I'm gonna do that too.
You can't just be raining black people in New York.
Smith works for NYPD.
NYPD means I will knock your punk ass down.
He just like doesn't give a flying crap. Whether he gets hurt, he's jumping off things, he's scaling walls, he's doing backflips, he's doing all sorts of stuff that I'm just like, I wish I had that capability. He chases him all the way to the rooftop of a building where he realizes this man is not just a bona fide criminal, but he has lizard eyes. Way more knowledgeable about, you know, lizards and all these things. Just roaming the streets of New York City. I thought for sure this guy was on bath salts. Then I remembered it's 1997 and bath salts didn't come out until way later. To literally my favorite scene in the whole movie, even though this guy is super duper rude.
You're useless, Beatrice.
Super casual about an explosion happening. It explodes his pride and joy. His truck.
The only thing that pulls its weight around here is my goddamn truck. Figures. Get your big butt back in the house.
Don't understand the burped up skin, but guessing this is another shapeshifter. He took his skin. So yeah, after a drink and a body abduction, super casual. This ET has got to fix his ship. We gotta figure this out, right? I'm gonna nickname this character, because he wasn't given a name yet, Gurgles, because he gurgles like a lot in this whole movie. It's amazing. He's actually my favorite character. It's time for the two leads to join forces, right? Bill's asking, well, you know, who do you report to? Who are you a part of? The FBI, NSA.
I'm part of the bureau that licenses, monitors, and polices alien activity on planet Earth.
I'm gonna slide up in here and I'm gonna put my thing down.
Right up in here and put my thing down. I thought that was a really funny line. First, Will Smith goes into the shop alone. He's like, I'll take care of this. I know this guy, Jeebs' name. It's also Monk, which I didn't know that was him until after the fact.
Hey, Kay. How are you?
Show him the imports right now.
Yeah, I got out of that business a long time ago.
Why do you lie to me, Jeebs? I hate it when you lie.
Antique slash arson slash I don't know what type of shop this is per se, but Jeebs is running it. How do they both know this shop? It's New York City. New York City's pretty big, and they both happen to know this guy. Plot hole. You realize Jeebs is a super weird looking small-headed alien. A flash to Will Smith getting his brain fried and having sushi casually.
9 o'clock. Be there or be square.
Tommy Lee hands Smith's character a card with an address.
Huh? Bruh.
They keep returning to Gargles, traveling around, no idea what he's doing, where he's going. He's making a lot of noises. We know this. We know this.
Everywhere I look, in fact, nothing but undeveloped, unevolved, barely conscious pond scum. Totally convinced of their own superiority as they scurry about in short, pointless lives.
The next day or whenever, Will Smith arrives and has no idea why he's there. Whatever. Zed says they're the best of the best.
Second Lieutenant Jake Jensen, West Point, graduate with honors. We're here because you're looking for the best of the best of the best of the best of the best, sir.
Like gathered in egg chairs, you know, the best of the best. Nobody thinks Will Smith is funny. I actually thought he was really funny. I thought this was one of the best scenes as far as like, it did make me laugh. I'm always that awkward person in a room full of people doing weird things. They're all awkwardly taking this test. Super realistic and funny.
Huh?
Get down on it.
After this hilarious written test scene, guys in action, flashy lights, you know, Will Smith, what more could an action movie really need? Is this guy CGI? He has no fingertips. They're shooting at all of my alien friends, which I think is so rude. Flashing to Tommy Lee lurking in the shadows. We know now he's testing Will Smith. And he finally, after all of this chaos ensues, he asks Will Smith to join his Men in Black club. But the best of the best are in the other room getting their brains zapped and cleared, while Will Smith is getting the rundown from Tommy Lee on what the Men in Black do, who they are.
Steal all the evidence of their landing.
So these are real flying saucers, and the World's Fair was just a cover-up for their landing.
Why else would we hold it in Queens? More non-humans arrive every year, and they live among us in secret.
Look, I'm sorry, not to change the subject or anything, but when was the last time you had a CAT scan?
I want to face the facts, or the truth, that there's aliens among us, and they're invading our planet. He just can't handle it. He thinks it's crazy, right? Until they enter like the coffee room and he sees these cute, squishy little skinny dudes that are adorable, drinking coffee, non-threatening. Now he believes. Will Smith and Tommy Lee sitting on this bench together.
At any given time, there are around 1,500 aliens on the planet. Most of them right here in Manhattan. And most of them are decent enough. They're just trying to make a living.
Cab drivers.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Now looking back all those years ago, they were thinking these stupid things about us in this scene. This is definitely one of those main points back in 1997 that they're bringing up in this movie that didn't age well for 2025, because I wish they would give us a little bit more credit. I think we're in the dark a lot, more often than we think. And 2025 is just proving that what I've assumed about ETs is true. And a lot of that's coming out in mainstream media, through the government, everything, through the news outlets, all that good stuff. But it makes me happy, and it kind of validates my curiosity. Back when I saw this as a kid 20 years ago, I was like, but they do exist. I'm one of them. I do wish they gave Will Smith a little bit of a backstory here, because he's way too willing to just join the Men in Black. The style of being in the Men in Black is that it's super duper lonely, man. It's lonely AF. He could have been like an orphan or something. They could have given him just, you know, like a 2-minute backstory would have really satisfied my curiosities.
Hey, is it worth it?
Oh, yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
Will's in. He's in. He's like, I'm down. I'm doing this. So he shows up the next day. We see all sorts of fun things in this scene. Grouchy, we see slouchy, we see squishy, we see small, we see them all.
He's grouchy.
Opinion, some of these people I see on the street, I would assume that they were aliens. Will Smith then decides he's gonna go ahead and touch this little ball, and it goes flying everywhere. My question is like, why are you touching things? You've been here like 5 minutes. Slice through a donut, a fart, a huge like immigration stats board, a jug of water. All of a sudden, Tommy Lee says this comment.
This thing caused the 1977 New York blackout.
That's what caused the 1977 New York blackout? What did that mean? I'd like to do a little research on the 1977 blackout in New York City. Was there one? Was there one for real? To the Men in Black headquarters. I love that they show celebrities on here and politicians.
Every one of those screens is an alien.
They show Will Smith's teacher from when he was younger, her planet, her type, and her breath is toxic.
Be quiet and pay attention. If I have to tell you.
That's really funny. Now it's time to get serious, guys. Now it's time for the suit.
Services. You'll conform to the identity we give you. Eat where we tell you, live where we tell you. From now, find marks of any kind. Your entire image is crafted to leave no lasting memory with anyone you encounter.
Because Will Smith, He makes this look good.
I make this look good.
Back to Gargles, the extermination, fumigation, pest control van means transportation. He is a bug. So he's like, I need to, you know, take this van. You're not killing my family members. Pushing back to him, just randomly like staring and groaning. No real storyline has been presented for Gargles yet or established with his character other than fart faces and him showing off his like mad good driving skills. It does show him kind of spying on this old man and his kitty cat. So cute. This has got a mission, clearly. We're just not in on it yet.
Who is it? Reggie. He's not cleared to leave Manhattan, but he's way out of town right now, stuck on the New Jersey Turnpike. Why don't you take Junior here with you? This is it.
We're not hosting an intergalactic kegger.
Smith makes a really good point here about advancements in technologies and all of the aliens, yet we still have like shitty vehicles.
Technology from the whole universe, and we cruise around in a Ford POS.
I really, really like that line. Next thing you know, we are at a pierogi restaurant. Skeletal figure hug. Aww. It's kind of cute. They are talking in their native language, which nobody happens to notice around them. The cat's name is Orion, I noticed. That's a cute little Easter egg for people who love like extraterrestrial lore, I guess. Order some pierogi, and all of a sudden here comes Gargles.
You're right about one thing.
So Gargles like steals their device sitting on the table, you know, just casually. He casually walks away. He's really mad. Why are you smashing things? You already got what you wanted. Why are you destroying everything? Why are you destroying this poor pierogi shop? It's the Men in Black going to check out the ominous ETs, the perimeter assigned to them. Why is he outside of his perimeter of the city? We find out his wife is in the back in labor.
You come with me, Ray. Okay, yeah. Hit the 4th and Madison. You're headed out of town, Reggie. What's going on?
Oh, well, they're meeting someone. Who are you meeting? Well, it's a ship.
The ship. I didn't see departure plans for today.
You didn't know? Well, it's an emergency.
What? You doing fine, Ace?
I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this CGI. I enjoyed this whole scene. The baby spitting up on poor Smith.
Actually, kind of.
Tommy Lee lets us in on the secret to the truth. And the truth is in New York City tabloid magazines.
Reporting on the planet. I can't believe you're looking for tips in the supermarket tabloids.
Like, what point are they trying to make with this? But anyways, the tabloid magazines lead us to Gargles' wife. So we're gonna go visit her, which is another extraordinary scene. Lemonade? Oh yes, please.
Sure. Lemonade?
Oh yes, please.
Will does not like the lemonade the wife has provided for them. I also enjoyed the owls in the background. More Easter eggs with the ET community. Owls are definitely symbolic. We now know that Gargles' real name is Edgar.
Edgar soup.
Edgar? What is his name? Can we take a moment and for the detail of this set? This is definitely one of those things, like, they do not make movies like this anymore. Look at the background, look at the detail. It is just really, really cool. I'm loving it.
Sure.
Miss Gargles, Agar's wife mentions water and sugar. Tommy Lee's like, uh-oh, get out our brainwashing stick. Time for the treatment. Time for the brainwashing breakdown. And I love that Will Smith is giving this lady like a better life and a better opportunity.
And that weak-ass story is the best you can come up with. In fact, you know what? You kicked him out. And now that he's gone, you're going to go in town, you go to Bloomingdale's and find yourself some nice dresses, get yourself some shoes, you know, find somewhere maybe you get a facial, hire a decorator to come in here quick, because damn.
We discover that Gargles is a bug form of ET. Now it's time we visit the mortuary, because that is where the guys from the Perogies shop got sent, and we're gonna go visit them. Introduced to this kind soul right here.
I hate the living.
Always this like super nice, pretty lead female character. In this movie, they put her in the morgue. So nice. So she discovers that she's not dealing with humans due to their organs and stuff, I guess. She knows about the rectum.
Tried to verify this rectally, only to find the subject was without rectum, which is, needless to say, really
weird.
So she's got to get her brain cleared, because if you know about their lack of rectum, then you gotta go. You gotta wipe her. So here comes, you guessed it, the Men in Black. Because wherever aliens are, they are close behind, within minutes. Besides, this is a great moment to hit on Will Smith while their hands are like inside of a human body or an alien body, whatever.
You have really pretty eyes.
Thank you.
She keeps asking too many questions, and she's standing so awkwardly close.
We can be sure of.
Have we met before? I'm having the strangest feeling of deja vu.
Yeah, me too.
Really? Okay, do you want to know what I really think? But don't tell that guy. He looks like he's under enough stress. See, I don't think this body's really a body. I think it's some kind of transport unit for something else altogether. The question is, what?
Why is she standing so awkwardly close to him? She must be like really, really lonely. She's bossy too. Super bossy.
What?
You recognize him?
Yeah, he looks like the big guy I saw down at headquarters, only a little deader.
What do you think killed him?
Bug?
Dr. White.
You're up, Slaughter.
She knows that his organs were missing, but she didn't notice that there were staples hanging out of his ear lobes that lead to a tiny alien inside of his mind. I don't know. This little alien is so cute though, and he says the end of war is found on Orion's belt.
The galaxy is on
Orion's belt?
Oh my god, Orion! I get it. Did you get it? I got it. I got it immediately. The collar makes sense. It's all coming full circle, guys. Figuring them out, and they know she's onto them.
Royal family.
I knew it. This is an alien, and you guys are from some government agency trying to keep it under wraps.
So they wipe her memory clear, like I said.
Get a happy memory.
Next thing we know, Gargles is just losing his mind, man. He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Realizes he killed the two aliens in the pierogi place for no reason, because the device he stole was empty. They mention Centaurian time here, which is great. Another great thing if you're in, I can't believe like even back then they were talking about this stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I just love it. Easter eggs for alien lovers. We catch Tommy Lee spying on somebody. We assume it's a past lover or a wife. Kind of sad moment for him. We don't have time to be sad. The Arkillians are coming for their dead prince. He's the one with the cat. So there's got to be a battle. There's got to be a battle for the universe, to save the universe. They want the universe back. They're like, yo, it was on the cat. We want it back. But first, more breaking stuff from this guy. "We will destroy you" message comes through, super casual. At least they say sorry. I really like that. You know, we're gonna destroy you. Sorry. Bill finally makes a connection between the cat being named Orion and Ryan's belt. So this is a good thing. We know now that the cat is associated with the universe, so we gotta find the cat, right? The cat is at the morgue. Let's go to the morgue. Duh. But Gurgles got there first. Ooh.
Thank you for making sure the bell works.
A pet cat means worlds to me. I'd like to have it back.
Lightly escorts this woman out of the morgue with him as like a hostage, basically, so that the men in black won't hurt him or kill him. I don't know.
Something I need you to help me with.
But he escapes. This is an epic drag scene. He eats the universe, yada yada. He's in the cab and bounces. He just straight bounces. Gargles is out.
He's in the cab. Hey, hold the guys.
He decides to take a prop alien ship, which is an actual alien ship on display in New York City. Rando and inaccurate, because guess what? If there was a spaceship capable of being flown in New York City, I would be on it. Total lie. You know, I was disappointed to find out there wasn't really a UFO, you know, stationed in New York City for people to just take and fly away over baseball fields in the middle of New York City. He's climbing the display and he just throws the morgue lady into a tree. Which I have to ask myself, you carried her out of the morgue, into the car, out of the car, up the prop, and all just to throw her into a tree. Why didn't you just leave her behind? That's a lot of work. So the men in black show up to save the girl, save the world, save the universe, all that good stuff. Edgar, whoever, he turns into the bug alien. He turns into his true self, his true form.
I've won! No, sucker! You don't matter. In fact, in a few seconds, you won't even be matter. On my head. Oh, like this?
Tommy Lee gets purposely swallowed by the bug alien because he wants his gun back. I think he's just showing off, to be honest. She's still hanging around. She's still just hanging in the tree. She's not even trying to get down. Ugh. So unrealistic. So Will Smith starts to taunt the bug alien by smushing bugs on the ground. Really peeves Gurgles off. I mean, he gets pissed. He's like, I'm ready to take you down. And Tommy Lee explodes out of the alien. Super climactic ending. Explosion. Everywhere. More just disgusting goo. A lot of goo in this movie. A lot of goo. Like a lot.
I guess you weren't even alive at 16.
We're approaching the end of Men in Black, and Tommy Lee starts to talk about the flashy thing, explaining to Will Smith that he wasn't meant to be his partner, he was meant to be his replacement for the Men in Black. Why couldn't he just be his partner? Why did he have to? Oh, because he wants to go back with his wife, his normal life, and not be invisible. That makes sense. And he asked Will to flashy thing him. And Will's like, okay. Days, weeks, months, and years, or whatever.
know, you won't.
Dennis Rodman, he's from that planet.
My thoughts on the movie overall is it's a really good movie, obviously. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. Just really clever and funny. It's really difficult to like make fun of really good movies, the better movies in life. But the only real plot holes I could find were the flying car scene, try to bypass the traffic quickly, and it's just kind of like a huge plot hole because they're not worried about wiping these people's memories clean, and it's just kind of like, well, what's the point then? What's the point? They must have just really, really wanted to put a flying car in this scene. Moral of Men in Black. Believe what you read in the tabloids. Cats are like super important, which I already knew. Dennis Rodman's an alien. Men in Black are out there with little flashy things that can erase your memory. Aliens play marbles with our galaxies. Aliens are really gooey. But either way, do you remember this music video? I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Let me know if you liked it and if you want me to do like a Men in Black 2 or what other movies that you would be interested in watching with me and making fun of, because making fun of things is fun, especially 90s. 90s movies are really fun to make fun of. If you enjoyed this movie review, and we'll see you next time. To be kind and rewind. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you for stopping by.